Hey guys, Bear here from TGS with another Forza Motorsport 7 live stream number 14. Going to be continuing my playthrough. A few quick notes. I've made some progress since the last stream that was saved on the channel. I simply deleted like the last two streams just because apparently my steering wheel was, I guess, breaking, you could say. And now I have to use a typical Xbox controller to play this game. The Thrustmaster is probably broken or needs to be recalibrated. Out of nowhere, out of the complete blue, it just started, on a straight path where I'm holding the wheel dead straight. It'll just start turning the car to the left, as in, it just really pulls to the left hard. It's not like a tiny little, offset or anything like that. It's a full out, twitch to the left by the steering wheel. So I'm guessing it might be broken. I'm not too sure. I'll contact Thrustmaster and GameStop, see what's up, see if I can get a replacement for this or get it fixed. But in the meantime, I figured I'd still stream Forza Motorsport 7. I'll be using a Xbox One Elite controller for this, so it'll be slightly different. I'll still need the usual warm-up. I was able to kind of get down to racing with the controller last stream that I didn't keep up. The last one that's up is the Halloween 2017 one. So hopefully this goes well today, and we'll go from there. First things first, appeared in 54 races for 11.8k credits. And we're at race 3 of 6 for Formula 90's Hockenheim Ring. Go ahead and head into the first race here. See how this goes. Take the inside. Oh, they're bumping me. Definitely easier to steer with the analog stick compared to the steering wheel I had. Just the steering wheel gave you more of a simulation feel, but the controller is a little bit easier, less movement to turn. Feels like it's a little bit better, sensitive wise. So we'll see what happens. Now I'll obviously let you guys know the plan. Initially I thought of just not streaming the game until I get a new wheel, and then figured why not just try it on the controller. I played Forza Horizon, 1, 2, 3, as well as Motorsport. I think Horizon 1 I had a steering wheel. That's Horizon 2 and 3, plus Motorsport 5 and 6 I used the controller, so I got plenty of experience in Forza with a controller. In this game alone, I've had a ton of experience of being pit maneuvered like I was back there. We gotta catch these guys by the end of 4 laps. like how the TGS co-commentary Schmagelborfer's in my race, even though he doesn't have Forza Motorsport 7. I think we just sent him off the road right there. Oh, getting bumped here. Holy crap, that guy just rammed the crap out of me. Damn. He's not very friendly on the road. Like I'm driving a plane without wings. I mean, seriously. This thing is insane. Just look at that speed climbing. It handles amazingly. I have traction stability off, simulation steering. The only thing I have is the brake assist line on. Because in my view, you know, this is not like real life. In real life you can kind of tell when you need to brake a lot easier, obviously. In the game, you know, the graphics and whatnot, I just put it on so we can avoid, you know, any overshooting. Let you know if you're going way too fast. It's always a good indicator. Plenty of games I don't use the indicators at all, but Forza offers it, so I just leave it on. It also helps me, you know, learn the track a little bit better to know where I need to come in for turns. So it's beneficial on multiple levels. It's also beneficial if you're trying to get the perfect turns. I haven't gotten any yet, but if you like follow it, you're not going too fast, too slow. It'll count. You can't be skidding your tires too much. You just can't miss it by that much like I just did. But that's besides the point. Let's get this victory because that is the point of the race. This is going surprisingly well. I'm pretty satisfied with the results with the controller here. If you're into cars like Ferrari, Lamborghini, European cars in general, check out Eurodrift.com, EURODrift.com. It's a European automotive enthusiast website. Facebook.com/Eurodrift, Twitter.com/DriftEuro. Pictures, articles, videos, the whole 9 yards. It also has its own YouTube channel that I run as well. Whamboosh. We killed it. So we got, I think it was 3 more races to go in the Formula 90 series. So for everyone's knowledge, this stream will go on for about an hour and 15 more minutes, so about an hour and a half stream plus minus depending where we're at in the race or race series. Here we got Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps full circuit in the rain. I handled the rain last time I played this in a stream. I didn't keep up due to the steering wheel breaking basically, but yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. It gets a little bit slippery though for sure. I am disappointed that the Thrustmaster steering wheel already broke, because I mean I've had it like since I got this game in like I think it was late September. Last week September I picked this, you know, up, so it's been not even 2 months. So I'll see what's up. I think the you know, 30 days exchange policy at the store, I'll call and check, and I'll probably try and get back on the steering wheel ASAP, but I'll keep streaming this game the next few days. Today, tomorrow, Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern for an hour and a half each. And all on the Xbox One Elite controller. Accidentally put it in the reverse there, thank gosh I didn't push the gas. Manual shifting on, so use X and B to shift. Of course we get rammed off the road by somebody. Was it that guy? It's raining, it's pouring, my Ferrari is roaring. Yeah, I love how we're just in these open top cars in the rain, so we're just getting soaked in these cockpits right now. And there's my first official traction loss due to the rain itself not being rammed off the road. It's always a glorious time once we start getting those puddles. See, I just hit the puddle, it's sprayed up. If you have the gas going at all through those puddles, you basically just lose control. The driver tires in front of me, they'll probably go through each puddle, you know, without one issue, but that's because, you know, they're coded in AI. So they don't experience the truth. Whoa, I saw him slide out a little bit too, so. Oh my god. Thank gosh we got traction right there. That was a close call. Ah, dude, you mofo. You messed us both. I'm rewinding. Damn a-hole, he doesn't even turn. Look at him, he's going straight. Like, where are you going? It's like, I'm not trying to fall back places because you don't know how to drive, bro. Dang drive-atar. He's like, I'm going to the wall, goodbye, you come with me. I'm tired of racing. If I crash, they'll think I crashed because of the rain, even though I drove straight into the wall. Without turning the front wheels. We touched the grass, and that was just immediate expulsion from the track, pretty much. If you watch this, I'd really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, check out our other content. Make sure you like, comment, share our stuff as well if you check out our other videos. We're really trying to get this channel to grow, and if you enjoy it, we'd really appreciate your support. You can feel free to check out our website, thegamersociety.com. We now have accounts for viewers and subs, so you can create your own account with your own profile on the page. We're going to kind of build like a community for the Gamer Society. It's not related to the YouTube or anything like that. It's just a little, inner community where maybe we'll, hold tournaments, hold, groups where you can join a squad of people who play similar games. You'll hold like a session or two every week as part of your group. Stuff like that. I was in a gaming community once, and I was there for almost like 2 years. Then I ranked from squad member to squad assistant to squad leader, and it wasn't too bad, but they were a little bit too serious about it, and strict about the times they would hold them, the meetups and stuff like that. I'd rather have a much more lenient thing, the squad just meets up, maybe we'll designate someone to lead the squad and stuff like that, but maybe we'll also give points to people for like attending these things, like kind of like a rank, but we won't like kick you out because you missed 2 sessions in a row or something like some of these other strict communities. We're more so going to be for fun, and if we get any squads who are competitive and good at what they do, we could let you represent TGS and game battles and whatnot. Considering getting into that myself in the future once I catch up on a few more games. Wouldn't mind doing it for like Call of Duty World War II or something. And we lost it. It's tending to happen a lot more on this race. Just because it's raining. This is like the second time I lost traction due to the rain in however long it's been. That's on lap 3, so not too bad. The car slides around a lot. We have a ton of power, no traction stability, so it's bound to happen. And we're going like 150 down the track. 170, 180. Oh my god. There's the see that puddle right there that we just reversed over? You touch those puddles and you just utterly lose control. There it is, past it. Let's avoid those from here on out because they are, a major problem. They just basically you just wipe out if you hit those puddles. It was a lot worse in Forza Motorsport 6, but in 7 they like tamed it down a bit. But if you're gunning it through a puddle with traction stability off, you're a goner. There we go. Shout out to David, what is up? See your message about the TVR Speed 12. Yeah, I agree, they should bring that into the game. Maybe they'll add it as DLC, I'm not too sure. I'm gonna Google it real quick just to make sure I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep, I see it. TVR Cerberus Speed 12. It'd be pretty cool to have it in the game. We ranked up. I want a vintage racing brown.
You'll be able to wear.
I'm gonna throw that outfit on even though it has nothing to do with the car we're in or anything like that. I've been waiting to get one of these like antique looking outfits for a while now. wearing like a 1930s or 40s, 50s kind of looking racing outfit. Got the goggles, the helmet. I wish you could like rotate your dude, but it doesn't seem like I can. Mods wise, we have one slot open. See what we can throw in there. Let's just get that one done, ride the line. And yeah, $30 for 7 cars and games, kind of steep price. They should honestly just release cars for free or charge like, you know, $5, $4.99 for like a 10 car pack or something. Even that, I'm not sure if I'd pay for it, but I got the Ultimate Edition. I'm not sure if it came with the season pass or something like that. And I got a bunch of free cars and whatnot, so it wasn't too shabby. It was a little bit pricier, but I like to get collector's edition games, so I do a lot of collector's edition unboxings on the channel. Shout out to T. Smith. You also recommending the, what is that, the Garalia? Never heard of it. Won't lie. Oh crap. So again, I use the Thrustmaster steering wheel for the last 13 streams, and then there's supposed to be like 16 streams by now, but I had to delete 2 of them because the steering wheel broke, and it was kind of just causing jerking motions to the left while I was driving. For instance, I'd be driving like I am right now, and then the steering wheel in the game, without me doing anything, would just start doing that, like hard, not even that, like way harder. Like it would just turn the wheel 90 degrees to the left randomly and then do it in like spurts, so I would do it like 3 times in a row real fast. And it just kind of ruined the experience. I tested it out before the stream and it was still doing it. Seemed like it was even jerking to the right a little bit now, so I'm guessing the steering wheel's just breaking. It needs a calibration, so we're on the Xbox One controller. But I seem to have gotten it down decently, so I'm not too worried about streaming this game the next few days. I'll look at YouTube chat and respond to it every time, you know, we complete a race. While in the race, I really need to stay focused. My PC is 90 degrees angled to my TV, so you know it's not easy for me to check chat while I'm racing. It's kind of like texting and driving. I usually end up off the track or crashing if I'm trying to pay attention to chat closely in a race. Lap 1 of 4 is basically complete. This is a pretty quick lap compared to some of the recent ones we've done that are well over 2 minutes long. If you guys can hear game sounds in the background on my mic, please let me know in chat, because I have my TV up a little louder than normal. I'm not sure if it's appearing in the mic. It just went through that corner insanely quick, hopping that little curb corner there. This is pretty fun. I'm really enjoying the Formula 90 series of the last championship. Getting pretty close to being done the last championship for the trophy, and then we have quite a few more streams, probably a few months of time before I finish out all of the race events in the game. And then on top of that, any of the other achievements related to playing the game. I don't know if I'll ever get 1,000 in this game, but I'll try. I finally hit 110,000 gamer score the other day. I'm planning the 1,000 Assassin's Creed Origins, Call of Duty World War II. I'm gonna wait till Star Wars Battlefront 2 comes out to make a decision, because the first game was just, you know, they wanted you to reach like level 100 or something, and reaching like level 50 took like easily upwards of, you know, 100 plus hours. So I just did not bother with it. But I got a bunch of the other achievements in the game. One more lap and then I'll get to YouTube chat again for a few minutes while we're going through load screens and whatnot. So thank you to everyone who's watching, who's commenting, it's appreciated. Promise I'll look it over, respond via voice and whatnot. Went over those little speed bumps right there. It's kind of like we were hopping. But it's a game, so we don't need to worry about losing time due to, you know, rules and regulations in a race. The other people are so far behind. I'm honestly gonna say I love using the steering wheel for this game, but using a controller is so much more precise, it's not even funny. Like just the sensitivity of the analog stick, its response. Yeah, the steering wheel felt a little bit oversensitive. I messed with the sensitivity settings on that as well. I'll probably end up with the same wheel again because I ain't trying to put out $300 for an upgraded wheel that has bad reviews, like between 1 and 3 stars on every website for like the $300 Thrustmaster wheel. There we go, first place. To answer David, the Bugatti Chiron would be amazing. I'm guessing Smith is providing some views or recommendations, I'm not sure which. Talking about front spring max stiff, rear spring max soft. And I like that comment about spinning out on uphill and downhill, because there was a time where every time I would hit like an uphill area, the car would just spin out completely around. You never know about the Bugatti. They might bring all the Bugattis into the game, you never know. They usually add tons of cars after the game comes out. But you may also be right, you never know. We'll have to wait and see. And I'll have to take a look at the Ferrari LaFerrari FXXK Evolution. Sounds pretty cool. I actually run an automotive website for anyone who's interested, eurodrift.com, EUROdrift.com. I'll type it in chat. Pretty much I post to it myself. I write the content, I set up the website, everything myself. I try to post to it like once a day at least. Usually new auto news. Can be anything from Maserati to Ferrari to Bugatti, anything European car related I put on that site, hence the Eurodrift name. So it seems like we got one more race in this series. Let's go ahead and take it home. Since I haven't been getting this with this specific car, I got the perfect turns on plenty of other times. It's use that. I'm just trying to rack up points. We can always put it back once I have a slower car. This thing's like a beast. It accelerates so fast, it brakes so fast. I'm just trying to go as fast as possible. Of course, it's in the rain, a Suzuka circuit, full circuit. Again, any YouTube chat will be answered after this race. Just to answer the last post, that's pretty crazy. You played pretty much all the Forzas. I started playing Forza with Forza Motorsport 2. I didn't start streaming it until Forza Motorsport 5. But 2 I did, 3 I did, 4 I did, 5 I live streamed, 6 I live streamed, 7 I'm obviously playing. I placed Forza Horizon 1, 2, and 3. I have a 100% gamer score in Forza Horizon 3, posted all the videos of like every single campaign race, every single championship, most of the achievements for that game if you're interested. And I'm obviously working on this game. I kind of don't play Forza Horizon 3 anymore. We played it so much, I'm kind of just, you know, almost done with it. I plan to do a subscriber stream though. I've been having a lot of requests. So I think we're going to hold like a Forza Horizon 3 tournament in the near future. But you got to join the Gamer Society fan club on Xbox for more info. Also refer to thegamersociety.com. I set up a tournaments page under the community tab that you can check out for tournament information, previous results. But we had a GTA 5 drag racing tournament and a Roblox tournament so far. I got a Forza Horizon 3 tournament planned for possibly this month. As well as I'm working on a Roblox game, if you ever heard of Roblox. Like I'm actually working on a full out game mode for it. Just like, you know, you go and you select one of the game modes. I'm working on one of those. We're definitely going to hold a tournament once I get it out. It's a work in progress. Seemed like there's a decent market for Roblox games still. Some people are doing pretty well with their maps and whatnot, so I figured it would be helpful to TGS if we could gain some attention on there, plus, you know, obviously be part of the Roblox community. We don't play Roblox much anymore either, but with the new mode, we'll probably be streaming it much more frequent, maybe like once a week or something with subs, using our game mode that we build. Still work in progress, still needs to be tested thoroughly, but it's pretty awesome. Made some pretty amazing maps for that game. Like, compared to other ones I've seen, it really does well. The only problem we're encountering is some lag on one of our maps because there's so much, you know, so many things you can interact with and so much going on. But I'm pretty sure we can figure something out for it at some point. And we just lost traction. I wasn't paying attention to what gear I was in. But on the lower gears, like 2 usually, specifically 1, if you put down too much power, you just spin out immediately in this car because it's so fast. For instance, I barely touched the power, spinning tire, there we go, 30 grips. It's the same people in first and second every time I do this. I thought Forza used like your own information, like your own statistics, to round your drivatar out and for other people's games. So if you're an aggressive driver in this game, your drivatar is aggressive. If you're really good at the game, your drivatar is really good. Not 100% sure if that's true, as I've been saying in previous streams. Because one of the people in this race don't even have the game. They have Forza Motorsport 5, which I'm pretty sure had drivatars, so there's a chance that the drivatars carry over, like the statistics from the older games, but there's no guarantee of that. I'll have to do some research and let you guys know what the official deal with it is, or if anyone knows. Like, I've been told my Forza Horizon 3 drivatar is really good, and we pretty much won 99% of the races and championships we did for the achievements and whatnot. The ones we lost were dumb, like we'd take out minivans racing with like 1,000 horsepower. Try to race against like Lamborghinis. Obviously it didn't go well every time. No! Dang, I hate that. I know I was angled wrong, but I hate when the turn turns yellow and you're gonna go right off the track. It's because my angle is bad, plus it's really wet. It's the wet track. I'm just sliding right off on this turn. As you can see, guys, the game is advising me that my speed is cautionary but not hazardous. Because red usually means it's hazardous. Yellow means use caution, pretty much. Red means you're probably going to crash and die. But I've gone through turns on red before and had no trouble, and I've gone through turns on yellow and crashed, so it's like, I don't know how optimal this system is. Switch it up to third gear. Still, oh my god, alright, this is going bad. Sorry guys. This car is not built to race in the rain, so you gotta be so gentle on the accelerator. Again, I have no traction stability on, so, you know, all the power is going straight to the ground. And so you can lose traction and stability in this car if you push the car too much on a dry track, let alone on a wet track. Let's pick it up the rest of the race, try to avoid that happening again. I don't love having the rewind ever, but I'd much rather rewind than basically lose an entire race that you spend all this time on. Yeah, I don't want to spend 10 minutes on a race, get spun out by a drivatar and have the race be over, or spin out because of a puddle on the track. In multiplayer, obviously, you don't have an option, but I did have a thought that they should add like multiplayer rewind. It's a random idea, but pretend like a bunch of people crash, like half the people in a race crash at the beginning because, you know, something happens, it's wet, they spin out into each other. Maybe you could have like a mass vote rewind where if enough people vote for it, it rewinds, you know, once or twice. And each time you rewind, people vote for how far back you go. You might get some tool bags who try to rewind it all the time just to be a-holes. But for the most part, you know, it could be reasonably used. Especially if there's something, you know, terrible, like one person crashes, they're blocking the track and everyone else crashes. Just an idea for future Forza. Another thing, I think 2018 will maybe the year of Forza Horizon 4. They've been back and forth every year between games, between Motorsport and Horizon. I'm kind of hoping they come out with Horizon 4. I really enjoyed Horizon 3 and its DLC. So, you know, I'm interested to see what they could do. I heard rumors, you know, you never know, they might make a map like the size of the Crew, where it's like the entire United States with select cities on it. I think they should do a map of like a larger Europe, same with the Crew 2. I think we should be able to drive from London to Rome, up to like Warsaw, to Berlin. I think that'd be awesome. Maybe up to like Moscow. Not sure how far over they'd want to go. If they could, you know, if it wasn't too large a map, maybe add like Istanbul into there. Really push the limits of where you can go. Greece, all those places. You can go down the boot. Maybe take like a boat over to Sicily or something. First place. We got around 45 minutes left in the stream. So we got first place in the entire thing. Alrighties, we have Mount Panorama Circuit, Noble, credits. Let's take the Noble. Shout out to Chase, what is up? Welcome to the stream. To update you, because people are in and out, my Thrustmaster steering wheel pretty much went bad. I had to take down the last 2 streams because it randomly jerks to the left, as in not the wheel, but in the game. I'll be driving on like a straight and it'll just jerk to the left like 3 times as hard as it can, and I'll crash. Or it'll, you know, distract me while I'm trying to race. So, yeah, I'm pretty much on an Xbox controller at this point. So this stream will be the first official stream that'll be kept up since Halloween. I plan to play this tomorrow 5:30, Wednesday 5:30. You can also find the Gamer Society schedule at thegamersociety.com/schedule. It has my schedule for this channel for the entire week. I'm going to try to update it each Sunday so you guys know exactly what games will be on and when. Here's the thing, I don't know what happened to this Track Toys mission. Did I really not win one of the races? I don't remember this. It's not worth redoing it right now. I don't even know if I have to for a 100% gamer score. I don't think I have to. I just need to win the overall series. What I'm thinking is we can just do one of these 3 or 4 on the bottom here. Top Gear Bowling, Baja Beetle, Porsche 911 High Speed Chase, Ken Block Ford GT350 1-on-1, and Moments in Motorsport GT Racing Reborn, number 4 Audi 90 Quattro. I was thinking Top Gear Bowling, but now I'm thinking I want to do this. I like to record each individual one for an achievement. I'm going to use the controller for the time being, and in the meantime I'm going to check my receipt, see, you know, if I can exchange the steering wheel. If not, I'll call GameStop where I bought it and ask them if there's anything they can do about it. Then I'll contact Thrustmaster to see if they're willing to fix the wheel. They might take a few weeks to fix it, but if I can get it fixed for free, you know, it's worth it. I don't want to have to spend money again. It's been like less than 2 months since I got the wheel. If I'd have to buy a wheel every like 2 months, I would just probably stick to a controller. Unless this channel starts booming because of the wheel, but I don't think the wheel is as important. I mean, you guys don't see me using the wheel anyway. So, it is what it is. It sucks. While I'm getting set up here, I'm going to let you guys know the deal for the week. Let me give 1 second here though. Just typing in the name of this race, I guess you could call it, not a mission. Basically, I'm going to play Forza Motorsport 7 for another 45 minutes, 40 minutes at this point. Call of Duty World War II tonight by 8:30. By 8:30 I hope to start it and do it for 2 to 2.5 hours. Tomorrow and Wednesday, Assassin's Creed Origins 3 to 5, Forza Motorsport 7 5:30 to 7, and Call of Duty hopefully 8 to 10:30. Thursday afternoon from like 1 p.m. till 6 will be Assassin's Creed Origins with a break in the middle. Full through afternoon playthrough, nothing Thursday night. Friday through 1 to 6 will be Call of Duty World War II with a break in the middle, just like the Thursday one. Friday and Saturday nights we'll have Rainbow Six Vegas 2 at 10:30 p.m. Minecraft 1 a.m. Saturday there'll be a FIFA 18 stream at like 4:30 p.m. or something like that. Sunday you can expect probably Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty. There's a chance I may try to hold like a Forza Horizon 3 tournament on Sunday, see who can make it. We'll find out. I'll post it in the club later today if we're deciding to do it. I'll have to talk to Schmag as well. I'm not sure if he still has the game installed. I usually want at least 8 people total for in a tournament, so we'll see what we can do. Go ahead and get this started though. TGS presents Forza Motorsport 7, the Forza's Drivers' Cup, Moments in Motorsport, GT Racing Reborn in the number 4 Audi 90 Quattro IMSA GTO, the chassis with a stronger one, and add a new engine, preferably with a turbocharger. All you have now are extreme GTs that require a deep breath before opening the throttle. I kind of like started abnormally, as if it weren't a full sentence. But whatever, don't matter. We're gonna hop into this, see what's up. Here we are.
Race fuel is something that you can smell blocks away. It is a visceral moment, and you just feel good because you know you're about to hear something scream across the track, make big power. There's something that just, it's like fireworks in your soul. To be trackside and to hear cars when they go by you. You know, I always tell fans, if you want to go to a race and see it, it's not lap 1, it's lap 2. When they come by wide open and you feel the insides of your body shake from that horsepower and that speed as they just fly by you, that's something special.
Here we go, Watkins Glen, full circuit, 6 laps. Never driven this car, so my usual warning that I run traction stability off. I have no idea if this car is going to handle amazingly or be absolutely horrendous. We'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. This should complete the Forza Drivers' Cup for me, so it should be a pretty big race for me if I succeed. It only wants me to be in the top 3, obviously the goal's first. I like how we're in this like sedan-looking Audi against all these hardcore race vehicles here. It's not too shabby. Feels like really dead weight centered, for lack of a better way to say it. Just feels like it's heavy. You know, very heavy car. It might not be at all, but that's how it feels in the controller compared to what I was just driving, which was a Formula 90s. My goal is to get first place, but we have 6 laps to do so. And we're almost there already, so then it'll just be about holding the position. It's like, loosen up the steering, guys, in this car, jeez. Feels like it weighs a million pounds and it doesn't want to turn, like I'm driving a truck. Push it to the limit a little bit, see how it goes. Didn't do too shabby, we didn't lose complete control. I'll take it. Officially in first place. You hear that turbocharger. There's that supercharger. You hear it kicking in at higher RPM, meaning it's probably a turbo. And knowing Audi, it's most likely a turbo. They did have superchargers in the recent S4s, S5s. I think even like the Q5s and stuff. That's what I actually have in my personal car. I have an Audi with a 3-liter V6 supercharged engine that I modded. I'm pushing around 450 or so horsepower out of it with some mods. I've done quite a few things in my real car. You know, engine tune. I did wheel spacers, intake, well, carbon fiber intake, full out exhaust and downpipes, transmission tune. Some upgraded, you know, components just for looks, like carbon fiber front spoiler, carbon fiber rear diffuser. And little things here and there. I actually have an article on it on my website, Eurodrift.com. If you go into Eurodrift.com, just type in the search bar like Audi S5 and you should find the article that I wrote. It basically includes every single mod I added to the car. It's quite a list. It's basically like you have a car in Forza. Just I haven't done like a supercharger overhaul because it's quite expensive, but I think that'd be amazing to do at some point. You'd get enormous, you know, 100 horsepower gain from that. You could finally push over 500 horses out of a V6 Audi. It'd be pretty wild. So look at this car. It looks like it's carbon dialed a little bit, or maybe I'm wrong. Can't really tell because the interior is so dark right now. It's like, what is the dash made out of? Is that carbon dash? Looks like, yeah, it looks like there's carbon on the dash and whatnot up there. Not on the side doors though. That that left air vent looks like it's taking a little bit of shakiness. Of course, there we go. Lost traction. Knew it was gonna happen. At some point. Because I downshifted too much. We are being out. You need a windshield cleaning, please. Just pull into the pit. I'll need my tires changed. I just need some Windex on that windshield. Nah. Whoa. You guys see that? It just went crazy. The rear just gave out for no reason. It's been doing pretty phenomenal through most of the race. I guess I'm starting to push the car a little bit more than I was the first, 2 laps. So it's starting to show a little bit. But you gotta push it to the limit like the song. Push it to the limit. Limit. I think I heard it in like Scarface. It's pretty much what I'm doing right now. A little bit off the track there, but we'll survive. So we're our placement in the race. So. I don't even know where the heck the people behind us are. They're not even invisible. They're on the other side of the track. Look at the map. They're so far behind. I could probably park on the side of the road for a minute and they probably still wouldn't be here. But we're not going to do that because I'm just going to hammer this out. Well, that's only some of them. Some of them are right behind us. So. But there was a lot that were way further back. Supposed to be 13 of them, you only see 3 of them, so the rest of them are obviously further back, which is pretty crazy. I'm wondering if we go around this turn, the next 2 turns, if they're still going to be coming around that turn that they just were right now. Like, there are a bunch of them on that turn right now. Look, there's the people I'm talking about. They're so far behind. This race is a little bit long, but again, it'll complete the Forza Drivers' Cup for me. Put me at the points I need for an achievement and the final trophy. All that'll be left after that is, mopping up all the series that weren't handled during the trophy run. For the other remaining achievements, the rarest ones in the game pretty much. And I'll do that over the course of time on live stream. So we're on lap 5. I'm just going to keep working to make that gap larger. I want those guys as far as possible behind, just to rub it in. Car is pretty sweet. Accidentally turned that on. That distracted me, of course. Dang it. Did not mean to do that. I was actually trying to change the view. Apparently I messed the whole screen up for a second there. Random stats and info. Let's go. Thanks for taking my picture there, bud. Unless you're just observing. I don't know if those are camera dudes or just observers. And we're out. So close to the end. That was a pretty long race. Question is, are we going to beat 12 minutes? I am not sure. We will find out. It was right there. Go, go, go. We got to beat the 12-minute marker. Don't go off the road. Come on, Audi from the 90s. You can do it. Yeah, we got it. Hear like stuttering, high RPM on the trans. Let it survive. Look at that car. For the win. And I destroyed the rest of the racers on that race. And there you have it. Forza Drivers' Cup. Points filled all the way. Let's see what happens. Achievement. Drivers' Cup champion. Completed the Forza Drivers' Cup.
You did it! You won the Forza Drivers' Cup. You're a part of racing history now. Take a moment and realize how far you've come and what you've just achieved. Bask in this victory and lift that cup high. You've earned all of this.
Yeah. Let's see what happens next. If we get something out of this, we might get like a car, we might get an outfit, I'm not too sure. But that was the last championship trophy that you can obtain. We got the 1989 Audi, obviously, from that. We got a 2015 Chevrolet Corvette Z06 Forza Edition. We got the Forza Drivers Cup champion outfit.
You did it. You won the Forza Drivers Cup.
And it basically just reset those for, I guess, new rewards. Plus, it also seems to have unlocked some additional races.
Rather special. But there's no rush. Enjoy this victory for as long as you want.
And there you have it. So as you can see, they all they keep the same numbers, I guess, that you had. And then they increase the value, so you gotta basically finish out the rest of the events in each of these. I'm guessing to max them out. Would appreciate if you like and subscribe. If you're watching live, thank you for doing so. Shout out to Spotless Gaming. Shout out to Chase, to Answer Spotless. Yes, it is on Xbox One. Sorry for the delay. I was recording a video of that, special event right there. I just want to take a quick peek before we continue on. Let's see, what did it add? So, it seems like it added, I don't know if it even added anything here, but pretty much my goal is, if you want to get all the achievements, I'm going to have to do all of these races that I did not do yet. In each of these things. I don't know if I'll ever get them done. There's so many to do. Look at that. It's insane. But I'm down to try. I want to get this 250 achievement. I mean, seriously, it can't be that hard. I just got to mod a car that I don't care about that's excessively fast. Because you can't use modded cars in like half of these races for some reason. Tons of achieves to still get. I don't even know if you get a achieve for hitting rank 8. Doesn't seem like you do. So at this point, what do we got in the message center? That's the first question. I've appeared in quite a few races. Over 400 races for other people in the last less than a week, so that's pretty crazy. So we have approximately 20 minutes left in the stream. So let's find something to do for that remaining time. This game will be continued tomorrow and Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern for an hour and a half each. This game will pretty much be Sunday through Wednesday each week. There's a chance on Sundays it may be replaced with a subscriber stream, so it'll only be 3 times a week if I decide to do that this week. The schedule should be on thegamersociety.com under community on the main menu, but I'll be sure to update it if necessary. So there's so many events, so many changes. We might as well just start hammering them out one by one. Polaris Razor spec. How much does this car cost? 29K. Let's do it.
The Razor.
See what kind of popular options they have. Like, I always kind of avoid Monster Energy. I used to drink Monster Energy. I used to think it was decent, but I won't lie. That stuff, I just don't know. I had to stop drinking it because it started to like mess with me. I ain't trying to have like a heart attack over an energy drink. I recommend Balls Energy, BAWLS. It's like a kind of like a lime. It's kind of like a special kind of soda. I don't know what kind of flavor I'd say it's like, but it's soda made with double the caffeine of a typical like Coca-Cola, but less than a coffee. So like it doesn't like try to murder you when you have one. You could have like 2 or so and still be okay. I used to down them when I was a teenager, to be honest. I'd get like a 24 case and go through like 4 or 5 of them in a day because of the caffeine level. With 5 of them, you're still under the, or you're close to the caffeine max recommended level for a day. So it's not too bad. Kind of wish they had. Let me see something. I haven't really checked much. Can we search? Let's go for cartoon here. Something that's not as serious. Something that's more fun. SpongeBob. Let's go to the SpongeBob one. Who lives in the Polaris under the sea? SpongeBob SquarePants. That's what he drives around the ocean floor. You just don't see it on TV. So lives in it. The pineapple's just for the show. So here we go, Circuit de Catalunya school circuit, 3 laps. First time driving this, I'm not sure what to expect. Check the mods, braking only, yeah, this is good. If you're watching, feel free to talk in chat, I'll respond to you in between races. We should be able to fit, I'm guessing, somewhere between 2 and 3 races before I have to end the stream. I've enjoyed this game pretty thoroughly, hence why my continuation of streaming it, probably through the next few months to come as I work on getting all of these races complete. Luckily it's a sunny day at this track, I'm sure we'll hit the rain at some point. My first time driving this car, I have no idea what to expect, and I'm running traction stability off. Let's see what happens here. Well, that was slow. I wasn't sure if I was gonna, have a fast one. I remember we had these in Forza Horizon 3. The difference is that we modded them like heavily, like they were like maxed out. So they were like crazy, like S-Class or something. Like excessively fast. Almost too fast to drive. These things handle pretty strange compared to everything else I've driven in this game. It's like I'm driving a mini tractor and shit. Excuse my language. Get out of the way of my tractor. What a terrible vehicle to use on the racetrack. They should keep this thing to off-road where I'm pretty sure it belongs. Let's look at it. Peace out. Yeah, this is gonna be like a 3-minute race, considering the shortness of the lap time. Like 1 minute and 10 seconds. It's a 3.5-minute race. That's why I think we'll get a few of these done within this remaining 15 minutes of time. My goal is to get 3 done out of 4. The next stream we'll finish out this series and hop into whatever's next. I guess I'm just going to do them in order. Whatever order they're in right now in the game, I'll do them. Unless they're too expensive to buy the car, then I'll have to figure, oh, what the hell was that? The car just decided to veer to the right, guys. As you can see, the steering wheel was straightened out. It just went off the track. I'm not surprised because this vehicle doesn't handle the best. It's a little bit jerky, especially after it straightens out around turns. And another note for whoever may be interested, you can tune in tonight around 8:30 p.m. Eastern for my first stream of Call of Duty World War II. I'll also be putting up Assassin's Creed Origins, Call of Duty World War II, and Dishonored 2 unboxing videos for the Collector Edition. You should see those around the end of the week. I recently put out like Hitman, Battlefield 1, so make sure you check them out. It'd be greatly appreciated. I have the drivatar set to average, so this should be based on the average skills that these drivatar, accumulated. They're so far behind. This thing is so slow, 70 miles per hour. I mean, you probably die going 100 in this thing, but still. We're almost there. Yeah. It's like shaking going through the turn. Look at it. It's like front of the car angle. It's just going crazy. We got some rewards. Oh, we have to get the vintage racing green outfit. I'm about to put it on because I got this brown one. I don't love the color. The green might look a little bit more reasonable to use. It still looks old, but I like it a slightly bit more. I don't know which one I like more. Well, whatever, who cares? Got my vintage outfit on. Rio de Janeiro Coast Loop. Three laps. Here we go. I look at my Polaris. It looks so happy. Holy crap, guys, the jerk on that car. It like jerks hardcore, like neck snapping jerk and then slows down. And then it's like I'm maxing out at 80. I never tried maxing this car out. I don't know how fast it can go. It only has 6 gears and it seems to be struggling in the mid 80s to go any higher. Ow. Slow down, people. You know there's a turn there? Rio de Janeiro. I'm a bigger fan of the Prague and Swiss Alps maps. Those are like my top 2 favorites, I'd have to say. I'd say my #1 favorite would be Prague, 2 would be the Swiss Alps, 3 would be Nürburgring, Nordschleife, the full out track. Because that track's just an experience and a half in itself. It's like twice as long as the races that I'm doing are right now just to do 1 lap in a fast car. Doing it in this, I can't imagine. It would take so long. And be pretty painful because this car doesn't have the best handling. It looks like we're about to tilt over right there almost. Jeez. We got up to 92 though. I don't see anybody in the rear view using this weird mirror they designed with 3 different sections on it. Just go straight up the middle, hop the little humps in the road. Oh my gosh. I just kind of really pushed the car there and tried to see, you know, what happens. Luckily I stayed in control, but I wonder if you could actually roll this car over in this game, like taking a turn way too fast or doing some crazy drift and tilting it over. And another like 3.5 minute race. Thanks to the people watching. See what's going on. It seems like in 8 minutes we completed 2 races. I don't know if I'll be able to do 2 more. I might be able to squeeze 2 more in if we can hurry up and get through these screens and just get this done entirely. While it's loading, I'll apply mods as fast as possible. We got Virginia International Raceway, Patriot Circuit, race 3 out of 4 laps. If it's another short race, then there's a consideration that I'll just finish the series right now. As quickly as possible, let's put on this perfect turns thing. Cockpit only camera. Here we are, and it's a nighttime race. So we'll get to see how this thing, you know, does at night with the headlights on. Alright, let's see how this goes, and then we can determine if I have enough time. I'm really pushing the limit though. I have like 6 minutes left max of available time. At the end of the race, I'll announce the plan really fast. If I'm getting off, I'll just, you know, get off and do it next time. If we can get this done in like 3 minutes total for 4 laps, then I may just get it done. Get her done. No! I thought there was just a sign there, not a tire wall. So there I go making mistakes. I'm just trying to pull ahead here. Screw those guys. They can survive the little bump. But see how I went through that sign right there? That was the initial plan, just to pass them. You know, it's video game racing. If I want to cut a corner just to make some passes, I should be allowed. Coke sign, 10 points. We're up here playing bumper cars. Ooh, I hit that by accident. This race has been pretty crappy already, sorry about that. That's my bad. This guy needs to give me some track to get back on. There we go. Pushed him over. Seems that I have to go. Oh my god, guys, what the frick is going on? I got through the first 2 races, no problem. Why is this race being a pain in the butt? For real, for real. Because they put me on this crazy track with tons of turns in a car that is like meant to go in a straight line off-road. And I'm getting pit maneuvered. For real, dude? For real? This race is going disastrous. I'm just gonna say we're gonna end the stream after this race, because this is already like WTF is going on here. I went from no trouble at all to just effing up half the race. Let's just get through it. I think it's time for me to call it a night on Forza. So we'll just end up completing the last race of the series next stream, first thing, which will be tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And then from there, you know, we'll hop into a next series, and we're just going to go back to back to back in the series, all in order through each of the championship sets. And this way we'll unlock the achievements for completing all the races for each championship as we go along. Jesus effing C. For real. Can I please stop crashing into shit like a moron? Oh my god, guys, this is like the worst race of my Forza career. Like, hands down. What the frig is going on here? Your car, you're a piece of crap. I've been turning the wheel half the time. It's like going straight in the walls while I'm turning. It did great on those first 2 races, was a little bit iffy. Now, again, this is like a disaster race, but we're gonna finish it. Here we go, another disaster. Almost. Slightly avoided. It's the fact that it's dark out and they have these tire walls everywhere on the turns. This is probably one of the worst cars I've driven in the game, though. One of the worst vehicles, I should say. Hopefully we don't have to drive this again. For any other series. I swore I saw another Razor or something that looks like that maybe it was the Aerial Nomad. Much rather deal with that than this. I remember these not being so bad in Horizon 3, but also it's like a simulation racing game versus kind of an arcade racing game. Because Horizon is way more arcadey than Motorsport 7, but any and all levels. Yo, car, what are you doing? It just completely lifted off the ground right there, guys. You see it? For no reason, it just starts hopping like a friggin' rabbit. Did we get air here? Ay caramba. Sorry about this, guy. Normally I don't do this. Absolutely terrible. I think we lost one viewer due to my terrible driving, which I understand completely. Let's just get through this, and tomorrow I'll take care of the last race of the series. So I'm gonna go over everything right now because I gotta go like right the second I get done the race. If you enjoyed the stream, I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe. I'm going to be using the Xbox controller instead of the Thrustmaster for the next few streams. I'll announce whenever I figure out what I'm going to do about the broken steering wheel that only lasted like a month and a half. There's the Thrustmaster 458 Italia Spider wheel, only worth $100, but it was pretty good and worked great until the recent streams, basically starting early November. Otherwise, again, tune in tomorrow, Wednesday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern for a stream of this. You can tune in Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern for another stream of it. That's subject to change though. Sunday may or may not get changed to like Horizon 3 or something like that. I'll have to see who'd be interested in joining. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Would really appreciate if you like and sub. Thanks for watching. Peace out.